Thanks, guys. Now, the weather this week hasn't been that nice, and it's not changed today, so let's take a look at current conditions. Right now, it's raining with a high of 43 and a low of 36, and it doesn't look like it's going to get any better into the weekend, with rain Friday and Saturday, with a high of 48 and a low of 35 on Friday, and a high of 49 and a low of 35 on Saturday. And Sunday, it looks like we're finally going to get some nice weather with a high of 53 and a low of 38. It looks like it's going to be pretty sunny out there. Women have often experienced hard times getting directly involved in politics, and it hasn't gotten any easier over the years. Pennsylvania has one of the lowest number of women legislatures in the country. The Pennsylvania Women's Campaign Fund, Shippensburg University Women's Center, and the Department of Political Science are presenting Running in High Heels, what it takes for women to succeed in politics. It's tonight in Grove 202, so go check out the important issues to running for office and how women can succeed. That's all for weather this week. I'm Casey Peel.
Thanks, Casey. Life is calling. How far will you go? Is the Peace Corps slogan. The Peace Corps is celebrating their 50th anniversary. Even in Shippensburg, there are professors who have answered the call.
Peace Corps is a job. It's unusual. It's different from anything that you'll get in your profession in the United States. It takes you places you might never go otherwise. It helps you learn things you would maybe never have an opportunity to engage in.
Professor Margaret Evans is just one of 3 professors who served in the Peace Corps. Each of them served in different countries at different times, but they all learned something about themselves and what they wanted to do in life.
I spent a lot of time by myself without being around a lot of other native English speakers, so you have a lot of time to reflect on who you are and where you want to go in life.
One still remembers Swahili,
Hata sasa naweza kuzungumza na Kiswahili.
While another one remembers his work and time in Western Samoa.
The tattoo artist, when I went to see him, he asked me about what I did and so on. And because elephantiasis hits your legs a lot, he chose this pattern in the middle, which represents your leg and the knee. And the mosquitoes actually live in the plant, so it has a connection to that. The ink itself is soot collected from a nut that was burned, and the device that put it into my skin was actually made from a pig's tooth.
All of them would love to join the Peace Corps again when they retire.
The Peace Corps does allow people who are, shall we say, more mature to become volunteers.
The Peace Corps changed their lives in different ways.
Made me who I am, I think.
Life is calling. How far will you go? Steph Horvat, SUTV News.
If you want to find out more about the Peace Corps, you can go to their website at peacecorps.gov.
In the last month of the semester, APB is providing relief to finals preparation. The Activities Program Board is taking a bus to New York City this Sunday, April 3rd, to see American Idiot on Broadway. The bus leaves SHIP at 6 a.m. and will return at 8 p.m. Tickets for SHIP students are $70. For more information, visit clubs.ship.edu/APB. And Shippensburg is hoping to help Walk for a World Free of Multiple Sclerosis. Walk MS will cover 4 miles starting at the pavilion across from the Lurs Center. The walk will take place April 10th. Check-in starts at 12:30. For more information on Walk MS, email Scott Garner at scott.garner@nmss.org. Still to come on SUTV News, Jim and Mariana have this week's Raider Nation Sports.
And Anna Kerstetter's look at a musical at SHIP will have you singing Don't Go Away.
Spring sports are in full swing here at SHIP.
And for all the info on your Raider athletes, Mariana Boguski and Jim Gallagher are here. Hey guys.
Not much going on in this week's SUTV Sports. However, Jim Gallagher got a chance to catch some of the women's lacrosse game this Friday. Let's take a look at how that went.
Picking up action in the second half, here's senior Katie Brewer with the assist to Bennett Winlake, making it 11-6 SHIP. Winlake finished the game with 2 goals. And here after the penalty, sophomore Lindsay Kennedy makes Edinburgh pay for giving her a free position shot. That makes it 12-7 SHIP. Kennedy also finished the game with 2 goals. And here is senior Katie Brewer charging through the defense, scores her 2nd goal of the game, and that seals the win for the Lady Raiders, their first conference win, 14-7.
SUTV Sports would like to congratulate freshman Emily Estep, who was named the NFCA Division II Pitcher of the Week. Along with Emily's success, the softball team has been extremely successful, winning 4 of their last 5 games. Ship's men's baseball team hasn't been so lucky. They lost their past 2 games and are hoping for a win at home this Friday against Westchester. That's all for this week's SUTV Sports. For more information on Raider athletes, please visit shipraiders.com.
Thanks, guys. The Shippensburg Area Police Department is warning you to check your $10 bills. Counterfeit bills were circulated throughout the Shippensburg area. If you were given any bills in payment or change that seemed suspicious, please notify the police department immediately.
Finally tonight, fairy tales aren't just for kids, or at least this one's not. The musical Into the Woods ties together a few stories by the Brothers Grimm to make one wild adventure. The adventure is coming to Shippensburg this weekend. Anna Kerstetter stopped by a rehearsal.
Is about to rise on Act 5 Productions' new musical, and this time they are taking audiences into the woods. The Stephen Sondheim musical features some famous fairy tale characters, but director Justine Egner explains that this show is different from the fairy tales you may remember.
The show is an adult parody on fairy tales. What it is all the fairy tales combined throughout the story and has more adult themes.
The big bad wolf himself, Clinton Biddle, likes how Into the Woods brings humanity to its magical cast of characters.
Even though some might be characterized as these big flowing gowns and things, they're real people just like us.
It shows how when we wish for something and we go out of our way to do whatever it is we need to do to get that wish, that we lose ourselves along the way.
So what happens after wishes come true? Find out in Into the Woods, starting tonight and playing all weekend. For SUTV News, I'm Anna Kerstetter.
Tickets are $8 with a student ID and $10 without. I think we should check that out, don't you say?
I definitely think so.
That is it for SUTV News. Don't forget to see President Ruud's press conference. Go to facebook.com/SUTV News.
And I'm Rachel Flores. Thank you for joining. We'll see you next time.
Good night. Good job, everyone. Solid show.
Just so you know, check your stuff.